So we're behind the skimmer, and what I'm doing is, we have the trenches done, but I'm just fine tuning this sweep coming into the back so I can bring my plumbing in at a nice curve. And I don't have to use any extra fittings to make for a nice sweep. Now I've used flexible PVC pipe here. So I have a nice sweep like that. Now the skimmer, just like the settlement tank, is set at 2 inches above water level. So we've taken care to compact the soil on the bottom, make sure it's level front and back, side to side. Once I get this glued, I'm preparing it for backfill. I just touched the bottom of that, get a little bit better. So that flex PVC pipe allows us to make these nice sweeps and limits the amount of elbows and 90s and things like that we use, so we have good flow dynamics. So I'm just backfilling the bottom here, the bottom of the skimmer, to stabilize it. A lot of times I'll use the back of the shovel to compact in there between the walls. If you'll notice, everything we've done so far, from the settlement tank to the bottom drain to the skimmer, we over dig it, so it gives us the ability to move it back and forth, side to side, twist it, get in there, do the plumbing. So it's a little extra work to over dig it, but when it comes time to do all your plumbing and setting, it makes it real easy. So I'd say it's worth it. So I'm just going to backfill this a little bit more. So we're ready to connect the bottom drain to the line that feeds over to the settlement tank. The first thing I want to touch on is this. The color of this drain is gray, so it's Schedule 80 PVC, so it's incredibly durable. And you saw that we've been using some black fittings and some white fittings. I just wanted to clarify that. We're going to use the red hot blue glue when we connect it to this guy. So if you have any questions on that, hopefully that takes care of that. What I want you to know is we also, if you'll look down here, we ran our air line. I have a 3/4 inch PVC. It's running this way, and it's going to connect to the bottom of this bottom drain right here, and it will inject air up through the center and come out this top, and that's where the air dome is, and the bubbles will come to the top of the pond. So since it's coming through the bottom, I've gathered some fittings that we're going to do. We'll put it together here. I'll walk you through it, but we want to bring the pipe up sideways right next to this pipe so we can run parallel with our feed right here. So the first thing I want to do is, remember I ran these pipes wild into the pond, and now I can set this bottom drain right where I want it, the center of the pond, and then I can mark this feed line. So I'll cut it right here. A blade, just take these burrs off real quick. So I have some Teflon tape on here, and remember, I'm going to come out the side and run my pipe. It's going to come out parallel right here. I'll cut that to fit. So first of all, let's get this piece in. So it's a 1/2 inch inlet here, and I upped it a size back to our life support area. I ran a 3/4 inch line all the way back to life support area. So I have a little bit larger pipe to run my air over here. If I was going to go a long distance, I might even up it to 1 inch. But in this application, 3/4 to 1/2 is going to be perfect. So I really want my airline to come in around the same height as this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. And I'll make that final glue before I run the air to it. Now, some interesting information about the glue and primer. The purple primer, some people call it pretty, some people say it's messy, but in all actuality, it's kind of a good thing if you're using purple and blue, because if you look backwards here, you can see I've primered that joint and glued that joint and primered that joint and glued that joint. And actually, some states, the city inspectors require you to use the different colors so they can tell whether you've done your work correctly. But it's a good backup plan if you're working with some friends, employees, brother, sister, mother. Then you can go back and kind of check the work and you can see if they've done the glue and the primer. So now I've made my loop here, and I'm just going to dig a little bit deeper so this piece can go down, and my concrete's going to completely encase this. I want the concrete to come all the way around, everything, hold all these fittings in place at the bottom of the pond.